Poe created a mission and an assignment decades ago he refuses to divert from. Poe has a passion for a realistic boxing video game that some fans gave up on a long time ago. Poe stands firm on what he wants. He is the voice of the voiceless. Poe is in his lab, sitting at a desk using a PC, and the desk has a massive black book. He has boxing posters on his walls. Poe has been fighting for something most people will never understand or care about. Stop letting these developers and casual fans, the uninterested so-called fans, tell you something can't be done. That's false. Poe is in the gym, frustrated because the so-called fans pretend to want what he wants. But it's a deception to try and influence his passion to be more arcade, a display case with boxing belts and trophies. For decades, I've watched companies make boxing games that don't feel like boxing. Boxers turn into clones, movements, lifeless, no traits, no soul, just hollow avatars swinging in empty rings. Asterisk. Boxing without boxing is weird. It's a ghost story. A boxer thinking. Poe shows determination to get developers to listen, hoping boxers and gamers will help the campaign for an in-depth boxing video game. The Boxing Video Game Blueprint. Wishlist site blogged. I built the Boxing Video Game Blueprint. Wishlist site realistic, sim blog, because I refuse to let this sport be betrayed any longer. Boxing deserves better. The fans deserve better. The boxers deserve better. An abrupt pause, capturing Poe's intense desire for change. Scene cut. Montage of Poe gesturing passionately, pointing at a notebook. Then a laptop screen showing boxer animations and motion breakdowns. Poe looks around as his thoughts seem to be talking back to him. Poe is writing down ideas in his massive black book with gold trimming. I dream of a game where every boxer moves like themselves, where their tendencies, mannerisms, and abilities are alive in the ring, where traits aren't just stats, they are the boxer's very identity. Poe sits in a room filled with boxing memorabilia. Poe is shadowboxing as his movements mimics a real boxer's flow. Focus shifts to Poe's face as he continues to shadowbox, his expression fierce and intent. I want to feel a boxer's rhythm, their strategy, their soul. Because boxing isn't about button mashing. It's about realism and authenticity. It's about what you feel in your heart. The sound of a boxing bell softly rings. Poe stands watching all the ignorance on the internet pushed as facts, and people who pretend to know his sport. Poe talks to the gaming industry and developers about how realism in a boxing game will sell huge numbers, not an arcade or hybrid game. If you love boxing, if you respect the sport, then it's time to demand it. Realism, passion, respect for the craft. That's the only way boxing lives again in gaming. Poe, the Boxing Video Game Blueprint. Wishlist site realistic, sim blogged.